Updating our trade direction signal from yesterday. This happens to be the level that we gave as some kind of level that we'll be anticipating and expecting reactions from, and where we were actually expecting that we're going to utilize on. And mind you, from this particular level, we established this dealing range yesterday that we might actually be expecting some either closure above the level or below the level for us to have something to capitalize on. And yesterday, I made a point about this particular level that we have here. That might kind of have some reactions from the level, and we did that. We did have those reactions, and one thing we've been observing for some days now, if we are to look closely, let's use another something to kind of see what we can be expecting from the level, is the fact that once we pick our established range, we pick our established range like this, and we try to kind of see the direction of the market, the dealing range. We're expecting some proper mitigation of the level for us to either buy or sell below. But one thing I've been observing for a while is the fact that we're going to have a break above and retest. Then we're going to have, excuse me, with that. So we have a break above, retest, then another break, then price will just come back, take the low, and retest the level and come back. So this happens to be the kind of something we've been experiencing and we've been seeing anyway from I'm trying to find a better color that will show us very well. So we have a break above the dealing range that has been provided around during London. Then we're going to have break above it. We have Quasimodo kind of trade from that particular level. So if we do have something like that, then we automatically have not absolutely nothing to worry about. We always have that. If you flow within the market, whenever it's provided, this opportunity is always used. So I was able to carry at least I lost some certain trades from this level yesterday before I eventually have some movements within this level that I was able to recover, and that gave around 1 to 15. So how many did was that? I lost around 6 trades before I was able to get those 3 trades that gave me 1 to 3 in 3 places. I mean 1 to 5 in 3 places, which is 15 return plus that 3 making 18 return minus the 6. So I have more than 12 return in the market. So it's still a very nice something in the market. So the same thing is what we're going to try and observe from this particular level here. So let's remove all annotation for yesterday. I'm going to kind of, try to see what we can capitalize on. Then one thing we're going to do is to try and see what happened between London Open, which happens we can categorically say we're going to take it from 6 to 10, try and see what happened. This is 10 a.m. This is what happened. Then after 10, we're going to try and see something that the latest, what is it called? The latest dealing rate that might be created, which happens to be this particular level. I'm bringing you closer, and that will be low. So I'm bringing you closer to lower time frame because I'm doing the analysis very, very late. So let's assume it's morning now. It should have been better. But we have this particular leg here, so we can be expecting and anticipating the fact that okay, so this will be our high. And once we have that high being broken above, we can still be anticipating, just like we did there, can still be anticipating some kind of movement above. We've gotten a move above the high anyway. Then another move, we can still be expecting another break above that high. Then before we have a break of this low, then a retest, then before we have something like this. So this is one anticipation that I have for this market now. Even though I might still be buying, regardless, I mean, depending on whatever price is doing within this level. So whatever it is doing, if we check on 3 minutes, we can see this level is still there, but we are creating some kind of level that does not properly align with what we have. But nonetheless, the determinant of whether I'm going to be selling from this level is whether we have what is it called? We close below this particular candle here. If we close below it, then it's still a very nice indication that we might be having some nice sell from that area. We are the analysis is very late already, so and that's the reason why I'm no longer going on higher time frame. If we check closely, what we'll be anticipating now is we have this high, a new high has been created, a new low has been created, so a new low has been created, which happens to be this level, and a new high also. Okay, so that's okay. So this low is our anticipation anyway. So we have a new daily range established within the market, and another thing we can be expecting and anticipating from this level is since we have a daily range and we did not have a proper mitigation for this daily range to be established, then another thing we can be expecting from this daily range is shift now. We either have shift or we continue the something. So either internal liquidity is being generated for this external liquidity to be taken out. Price just continue to move lower with such something in the market. So anything can happen from within this level. And what we're going to be anticipating is at least break above this latest daily range. Then we can have it, the break being failed. Though it's going to break, but it might not just give us an objective before it fail, take out the low, and we continue to move lower. And that has been the pattern that price is generating these days. So can I just take this level, walk around with it today, or just flow with structure, or personally I do a institutional and structure, classical structure trading. So ICS the market. So that's my own something, and that's what I use on lower time frame to just flow with the market. But this is my anticipation. But wherever something you have, this is our latest daily range. Can be expecting shifts from the level, one break below or above the level, then we continue to move either high or below. Anything can happen. We can break below this low too. Don't forget, break below this low, have a retest, break below again. Still go and break above, then we have a retest, then we go. So anything can happen, anything can happen, anything can happen, anything can happen. So these are the two anticipations that we'll be expecting. But I'm leaning towards sell because for the first few hours of the something, we are anticipating proper buy. But I have this level also that I'm expecting price to get to anyway, for us to have a proper mitigation of this level, even if we want to go high. So let's check that on the lower time frame. As you can see, we might still have proper mitigation of this level. Price might still come below the end before we go into the. So anything can happen. So that'll be all. Thank you very much. Have a lovely and a profitable day.